Well, good morning. This is Hero again. Today I'm just going to show you quickly one of the ongoing projects. These were the Marguerite daisies that I started a few months ago. If you remember, I had 19 of them. Okay. I did not bring all 19 in, but I brought in representative samples of how they're progressing. Okay, look at this one here. It's coming along. I could see removal of this and cleaner cut, but it's very healthy. This one is coming along. I could see that as soon as it pops, I think cutting off about there should work. I see a great future in this one here. Look at all that twisting and turning at the base. I think it will make something very interesting. Yeah, I think this is one of my favorites, if it still works out. This one was okay. You could see that one side may not come out. So we'll see what happens in the future. Actually, I could see this thing a lot shorter. Probably cut it off about here, but we still should wait and see what happens. If you remember, we had 19 of these, and I didn't want to bring them all in because there would be a whole lot to bring in, but I wanted to bring in samples, and this being the sample of the worst. It was okay for a while, but then it started turning brown. But you could see that there's still life in it, so I haven't given up. And perhaps the other branches will get leaves on it. So anyway, I wanted to show you the bad. You know, there is really not a whole lot written about Marguerite daisies as a bonsai, and actually I don't know if I ever seen one. So we're kind of having to make do and kind of improvise. Well, I had these 19 and I didn't know where I should put it. Well, these were growing as a landscape plant in sun. So the big one, I put it in more sun than the smaller ones. And that might have been the mistake. But I put 3 with this big one, and the other 2 is doing fine. So I really don't know. But at this point, so we're in the middle of October, and these look promising, but I'm going to do nothing. I'm just going to wait until spring, because there was not a whole lot of root. We want these containers to be full of roots before we get started on the next phase. And one of the things about bonsai, you gotta be able to logically spend the time necessary. And right now, we're in the recovery just to get this plant healthy. So we don't jump in, start styling and things like that. We'll wait another half a year or so. But I just wanted to show you the progress that we are making. So only 1 out of 19 is looking kind of sad. Everything else looks very promising. So anyway, this short chapter is mainly about weight. So other than this big one here that's not looking promising, I'm going to start to feed these others. And as soon as this big one gets to the point where it has health, I'll start feeding that too. So when you have a situation where the plant is stressed out like this, do not feed. It'll do more damage than good. So anyway, I'll start feeding 18 of the 19 that are looking very healthy. So this is Hiro saying goodbye. I just wanted to give you an update on how things are progressing. So we're just gonna sit tight through the winter. Probably March or so, we'll get started on actually doing the styling, which is another set of problems because I'm not even sure what we're gonna be doing because I've never seen and I've never worked on Marguerite Daisy as a bonsai. So anyway, stay tuned till next year. We'll see you again real soon in another chapter.